one entire chapter. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Nirmal, and really appreciate you. See, you are in traditional clothes. It's fantastic. You're real.
I prepared for my class, but I just, luckily it coincided with this class timings. So
Okay,
it
great.
was, I
So
just
even
stayed.
my attempt first time to chant separately, I don't know how it went. I hope it went. It went reasonably well. But I'm proud. I started my journey of chanting alone today. So I started with my favorite chapter, chapter 9, because I've got a recording of Lata Mangeshkar ji, chapter 9 and chapter 12, and it's amazing to listen to her voice in chapter 9 and chapter 12, chapter 9. So I took that chapter, and as you said, I want to. This draws me more to to learn to chat much more chapters. And when you see people like Brundaji, was it fully you memorized it, chapter 18, or you looking at it in a
No, I mean, I have memorized, I mean, chanted it so many times, most of it, yes, but I had the verses on the screen.
mind-boggling?
Yeah. Dhanyavada.
Thank you very much. Okay. Anybody else? Then I will, if there's nobody
Rajiv,
else.
thank you also again. I mean, we reverted what Nirmal Prabhu said. Thank you so much. You're bringing so many stalwarts. We thought we are just a baby here, and we can see so many stalwarts across the world bringing in and getting everybody together, and then making this happen. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I should introduce my. That was Satish and Vidya, who are my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, my wife's brothers. I didn't introduce them like that before, but they're all very stalwarts in Bhagavad Gita. They dedicate most of the time, free time, to Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, both of them. Very, very pious and spiritual couple who live in Singapore here. Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, thank you, Shivaji. It was a privilege being part of this session. And like somebody said, it was a privilege to be part of many of Sanskrit Pandits here who were there. So I'm really getting a lot of inspiration to start learning Sanskrit more deeper, right? Both me and Shiva have been talking about it. So soon we will approach some of you and we'll get to do that. Thank you, Shiva, once again for this great opportunity. And it's a blessing to do this Gita Parayanam always. Thank you.
As I said, Jay is my spiritual boy. So, Jay, I spoke to Brindaji yesterday. I had a 20-minute conversation on how to proceed with Sanskritam. So, I will connect with you soon on that. She has given a lot of ideas. I'll connect with you soon on that. Okay, then if there's nobody else, I will now request Sri Gururajan ji to make the closing. I will introduce him. I will spotlight him also. Where is Gururajan ji? Here is here. Mama, please unmute yourself, Mama. Yeah, you're unmuted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll introduce you and then. Okay, so it's the closing time, and closing remarks will be done by Sri V.S. Gururajan ji. Gururajan ji is based out of Singapore. He's retired and PhD in chemical engineering. He won't look like that. He's so simple man, but such an educated person. He worked in various multinational companies like Air Products and DuPont. All these I added. When I asked him send the bio, he sent a very simple bio about himself. This is all I added. Hopefully he accepts this. He is very well versed in Vedas, chanting, and I think he is probably 20, 25, 30 years of learning and chanting the Vedas. And actively participates in Rudram and other yajnas as a lead chanter. And he also supports a lot of temple activities. Over to you, Mama, for your closing remarks for today.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Thank you, Shiva, for organizing this event, getting about 26 of us from various parts of the world, starting from the US, India, and Singapore. uniting us together and making us chant Bhagavad Gita in this month of Purushottam month is very well deserved. We appreciate you for organizing this. Next, all the chanters, starting from Supriya Vijay, Ravichandran, Mahati, Satish, Meera Ravichandran, Vidya, Purnimaji, you, Sri Priyaji, Subhashini, Santi, Jayaraj, and Suvarna and Brinda Karanam. They all did an excellent job in rendering each of the chapters very well. We appreciate your efforts and the time you have taken to come and join this session. Thank you very much for that. Now, I have a few points to say about how we learn Veda script, Upanishad. There are three things to do. One is Smaranam, then Mananam, then Nididhyasanam. Smaranam is basically learning how to read Bhagavad Gita. We all know all that. But there are three stages in Smaranam. First is learning to read Bhagavad Gita. Then learning to read fluently, like Sajeev and Jayarajan did. And the last stage is reciting from memory, like Mahati and Brindaji. So there are three stages in Smaranam. We know where we are. We are in different stages of Smaranam. We should get to the third stage, like Mahati and Brindaji. Then next comes Mananam, understanding the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. Starting from Bhagavad Sankaracharya ji, many people have written commentaries on Bhagavad Gita. We could read those texts and then understand. And we can also listen to the lectures of Swamijis like Omkarananda, Paramarthananda ji, and so on, and then we can understand the meaning. And the other thing we can do is listen to, go to the retreats, like Santi ji mentioned, attending retreats will help us understand the meaning. It takes a long time to understand the meaning. And as Sivakumar initially said, there are three sections in Bhagavad Gita, three shadgams. First is understanding who we are. Next is understanding who is God. And then third is understanding the relationship between God and the Jivatma. If you notice, it took us 2 hours to chant the first shadgam. Understanding us is very difficult. Understanding that we are not the body, mind, intellect complex is very, very difficult. That takes time. Then understanding the God, and then understanding the relation between the two, understanding who we are together. We are one and the same. That's Advaita philosophy. So that is the understanding Bhagavad Gita. So by reading the text, listening to lectures, we will be able to get the meaning. And the last step is Nididhyasana, the most important, following the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. We don't have to wait till understanding the meaning. We have to start following the teachings right now. Firstly, understanding who we are. We are all Atmas. We are not the body. We are not the mind. We are not the intellect. And then slowly, gradually getting rid of our wants. Get rid of the wants, get rid of the anger. Slowly, we'll get to the stage of the pure Atma. And we'll also, as we practice and listen, read texts and listen to the lectures, we will understand more and more of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, and eventually we'll be able to practice it very well. I used to listen to the lectures of Swami Yogi Venkatesh ji. He used to say Bhagavad Gita is very simple. It is IPS. I is identity, who you are. Identify who you are. Then practice. Whatever we do the best shot. Do it very well with devotion and full concentration. That is P, performance. Third is surrender. Surrender to God. So this is what Bhagavad Gita is all about. Identify who you are. Do the job that is given to you. Perform it very well. And surrender to God. With that, I conclude this closing session. Thank you, Siva.
Thank you very much, Guru Mama. Very nice, beautiful wrapping up. I really liked it, how you put everything together. Very nice. Okay, so I have recorded it, and I will see how the recording is, all the different chanters, and I will try to put it in the YouTube when it is ready. Okay. With that, I will chant Purnamanam and we will close the session today. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyati. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om to all. Take care. Be safe. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Shivaji.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om all.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
धन्यवादः शिवा महोदय.
Hari Om. Ma.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohan Mama. Hari Om Satish. Jagdish sir. Hari Om Jagdish sir. Hari Om Atta. Hari Om Swarna ji.